Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the SoCal Sports Dudes podcast. Jason Wen here. Today I wanted to make a Laker video. Obviously today we made a trade, new player heading our way. Also wanted to touch base on how they've been doing on the court here the last few games. So before we get started, please press like, subscribe, and provide some comments in the comment section below so we could help grow this channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So with that, let's kind of run through things. So last 5 games, wanted to kind of run through since the last time I made a Laker video. I had that tough loss to Philly, lost by 1, controversial, maybe non-call there at the end of the game. Bounced back though from that one to come back to beat Houston. Then tough loss to Sacramento by 5, and then we come back to beat Memphis. So that was a nice quality win there. So split that little 4-game home stretch there. Memphis, though, of course, the number 2 seed in the West, quality opponent, had come in here with an 11-game winning streak. So that was pretty impressive to see them get a good win against a team like Memphis. And then we came back and beat Portland. That was a game that was really up and down. Started off good in the first quarter. They only scored 13 points in the second quarter. We're just sitting there going, what are they doing? And then, down 25 points. I think they were outscored by like 30 points there in the second quarter. It was nuts. And then they came back and won the thing. So great games by LeBron and Thomas Bryant, of course, to lead the way. Getting contributions from other guys off the bench, mostly the role players there. So, wow, that was impressive, though, to see him kind of storm back like that and take that win. Very happy to see the effort there on that. And after being down, 25 points and looking kind of like the game might not be their night, but that was definitely a way to snap back. LeBron is getting closer and closer to surpassing Kareem for the top all-time overall scoring list. Make himself number 1 on that list. Only 224 points away now, so he's steadily working his way up toward that top spot. So it's gonna be fun to see him do that in a Laker uniform. So keep it up, LeBron. Thank you for your contributions, and keep up the the continued success. Amazing what he's doing here at 20 years in the league and 38 years old. Continuing to play the way he does is just phenomenal. So, and of course the big news of the day: the Lakers made the trade to get Rui Hachimura from the Washington Wizards in exchange for Kendrick Nunn and 3 number 2 draft picks. The draft picks, real quick, will be the 2023 pick through Chicago, the 2029 own Laker pick, and 2028 lesser less favorable of the 2, Washington or LA's. I believe we have both picks that year. So the less favorable will be going on in that deal. So Lakers make this move without giving up any first rounders, which has been something they've been talking about wanting to hold on to. In the past, they've even purchased a couple of second round picks. So if they feel the need, maybe they can work their way back into the second round of the draft by buying a draft pick at some point. But I never like to see them just giving away or trading away draft picks, but this looks like a pretty good move. You get a quality forward in Hachimura, who I think can really fill a need with us. We've been lacking with guys who fit kind of that size, the long, big wing, who 6'8", 230 type like Hachimura is, to fit into those spots. We've been plugging those holes with a bunch of little guards and undersized lineups and stuff. So it's gonna be nice to see them finally get a forward who can fit in there and give us some more length and versatility there, I think. And Hachimura, like I said, he's a 6'8", 230 forward. He was the 9th pick in the 2019 draft out of Gonzaga. So I remember him coming out of Gonzaga, quite a highly sought after prospect there. Had some good moments. He was a 2019-2020 all-rookie team. This year in 30 games, he's averaging about 24.3 minutes per game, averaging 13 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists per game, shooting about 48.8% from the field, so pretty good there. 33.7 from three-point land, but 44.7 last year from three-point land. So he's got the ability to stretch the floor there and hit some shots from outside. And I think with being in a lineup with guys who can create plays like LeBron and Westbrook, and when AD comes back, we have a guy who can create some spacing there out there on the floor. Hachimura is going to get a lot of good looks, and I think that's definitely going to be something he wasn't getting there in Washington. So yeah, welcome aboard, Hachimura. Glad to have you here. I'm sure a lot of Laker fans have been waiting for another forward and some more length there for our front court. So good move, it looks like, for us to land a player of his caliber. Yeah, I'd mentioned the other names that have been out there: the Bogdanovic, Cam Reddish, Kuzma, all names that I would have liked to have seen come here. And who knows, we may not be done. We may still be trying to line something up and get another deal done out there. But getting Hachimura for this price, I mean, I hate to see none go. I liked what I saw to him lately. He's been, especially effective on the offensive end. But, in order to get a player like this, we have to give up something. And Nunn was a guy who I think his role was going to be squeezed out here in the next few weeks with Reeves and Lonnie Walker coming back, Max Christie earning more minutes. So it's kind of maybe not it's a guy that we can afford to move on from, I think, a little bit. So yeah, not bad there. And then the other thing that is Hachimura, one thing to make note of is he will be a free agent after this year. So we're gonna have to find out a way to kind of come to terms on maybe a contract that'll keep him here for a while, because you'd hate to give up all assets and then have a free agent just walk away from you after playing with us for a couple of months. So, I mean, hey, we get a good, looks like a good young player, though, who gives us some length, can stretch the floor, and I can't wait to see him on the court there with us. And kind of interesting, too, he's half Japanese, which I am as well. So it's kind of fun that guy born in Japan and played college here in the States, of course. But yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. You don't see people of Japanese descent too often in the NBA. You got, Watanabe and now Hachimura, who's going to be joining us. So it's going to be fun to follow him and how his career progresses here. But this will, I think, also by filling this need, will give us the ability to, once we get our guys back healthy, maybe we can start to really make a serious push here, because there's only 2-3 game gap between the 11, 12 seed and the 5 and 6 seed. So there's a real small window there between playoff teams and non-playoff teams, or teams that are just outside. So we can work our way up the ladder a little bit, especially a move like this will help us, position us to get all the elements we need on this team to make a run. So yeah, but I just want to talk real quick about the Lakers. It's exciting times for Laker fans to make a move. We'll see if there's another one coming soon. Who knows? It may not be done yet. So thank you guys for tuning in, though. We'll see you again soon in the next one. All right, bye.